We turn now to the Ebola crisis amid reports today that it has now spread to a fifth country in Africa and that a state of emergency was declared in Liberia. We heard a stark assessment today from the head of the CDC, who called the outbreak in West Africa a fog of war situation. He also said this current crisis is on track to become worse than all the previous outbreaks combined. We get the very latest tonight from NBC's Kate Snow.
In the Western African nation of Guinea, a man collapses in the middle of the street. For 5 hours, no one helps or touches him, fearing he may have Ebola.
This is a very nasty, bloody disease.
On Capitol Hill this afternoon, the vice president of Samaritan's Purse, Ken Isaacs.
The disease is uncontained and it is out of control in West Africa. The international response to the disease has been a failure.
Ebola has jumped from Guinea to Liberia to Sierra Leone and Nigeria.
People have been warned not to play with dead bodies, and so the bodies will just drop everywhere around the city.
A Spanish priest with Ebola was evacuated from Liberia to Spain for treatment, much like the 2 Americans flown to Emory University Hospital.
It was not until July the 26th when Kent Brandley and Nancy Wrightbull were confirmed positive that the world sat up and paid attention.
Brantley and Whitebowl have received an experimental drug.
Never before has an investigational drug like this skipped trials and just been given to human beings. But this is an epidemic, and lives are on the line.
They seem to be getting a little better every day.
For the first time today, we heard from Whitebowl's husband, David.
I'm okay. I'm in a small apartment, but I'm grateful and happy that she's in a place that enables her to receive the best care possible.
At the Centers for Disease Control Emergency Operations Center, they're monitoring everything that's happening overseas. They're also taking phone calls from hospitals in this country. All the folks you see behind me are now working on Ebola, and hundreds more are about to join them.
We can stop Ebola. We know how to do it. It will be a long and hard fight.
Isaac's message was more dire.
If we do not fight and contain this disease in West Africa, we will be fighting this disease and containing it in multiple other countries around the world. And the truth is, the cat is most likely already out of the bag.
Aid workers say they're running out of protective gear in Africa, and tonight, Brian, the FDA is trying to fast-track some of those experimental drugs to help people who are fighting Ebola.